Good day. So I figured, well, the weather's nice, and I'm out for my usual stroll. Do a little video today, and I was talking to a buddy last night, and he suggested discussing the financial system. So I'll try to keep this fairly short because talking about the financial stuff can become a very, very long topic. First and foremost, the dollar, monopoly money, fiat currency, all going to go away. I mean, if you compare it to other countries' currency already, it's worthless. Your best bet, if you're looking for an investment, stay away from the stock market. That's a trap anyway. Invest in physical gold, silver, platinum, the precious metals. I promise you, over the next few months, you will get a massive return on your investment. Now, I don't claim to be a wealth advisor or financial advisor or anything like that. I'm just stating my opinion, and based on years of watching, reading, and research and all of that, this is the information that I suggest. Now, there are some major changes coming up. I highly suggest anybody that's watching this, not Google, use DuckDuckGo, research Nesara, Gesara, Nesara, Gesara. Nesara is U.S. related. Gesara is worldwide. That is the financial changeover that is at our doorstep. Now, basically what's going to happen is, think of it as a debt jubilee. All these years we've been illegally being charged all the extra taxes through the IRS, which is not a legal entity. So you'll be getting all those taxes, all that tax money back. Supposedly this is going to happen this year. At what point, I'm not sure, because there's a lot going on around the world, and time frames change. But it's the IRS, illegal banking fees. Once you research what Nesara and Gesara is, it talks about your birth certificates as well. Turns out, our birth certificates, if you notice, you never get the original copy. The original version, you get a copy. That's because the government, powers that be, trade our birth certificates like bonds. So each of us is actually worth a certain amount of money. Now, what will end up happening is, once this debt jubilee kicks off, we'll also be getting money paid back to us pertaining to our bonds, our birth certificate bonds being traded. Now, there is a way for you to look up what your birth certificate is worth on the Treasury website. Although I would highly recommend that you do not try to cash in right now, because people have attempted to do that in the past and they've been arrested. So you're just going to have to be patient and wait for all this to kick off. So, also correlating with the Nesara Gesara stuff, supposedly there's a few thousand patents that have been kept from us. Those are going to get released. Items such as free energy devices, med beds, and so much more. Now, I'm sure a lot of this is hard to believe, and you may not believe me, which is why I'm telling you to look this stuff up. But now, proof the government's been keeping this stuff away from us. Now, if you while you're on DuckDuckGo, look up the TR3-B craft. That is a triangular ship for going to outer space that was designed by our government. Now, apparently that's only one of a few versions of it, but towards the end of 2021, the patents for that ship were released for everybody else to see. So, I mean, that alone proves that there's stuff that's been kept from us, and just the fact that recently that was declassified to the point where we could see the patents on it shows that things are changing for the better. Unfortunately, like they always say in the military, it's kind of a hurry up and wait kind of thing, but so that's the basic premise of this new financial stuff. It'll be one flat rate, new non-essential item only tax, somewhere between 14 and 16%. But that means no taxes on food, no taxes on used cars or houses, no taxes on medication. So right now, you think about it, we're getting taxed multiple times on everything, which is outrageous. Now, we will be getting a new form of currency, which will be gold-backed, which is how it used to be. Now, if you go on the right page when searching Nesara, they explain the history of our financial system and how it did used to be gold-backed currency. And then that was removed so that the government could print off money as they pleased. And that's where we're going back to. So I think that's the gist of it. But like I said, go on DuckDuckGo, search Nesara, which is Nesara, US related, and Gesara, which is Gesara, and that's the worldwide version. Now, this has already started. Some of you watching this may even know somebody directly that's had their credit card randomly paid off, or their mortgage, or their car note. That's the initial steps of the debt jubilee. They can't do it all at once. If you think about it, if there was a mass influx of money, nobody would want to work. Businesses would crash, and too much money, going out into the system, out into the world, would crash our country. So you have to be methodical about how they do things. So, but this I'm just touching on this topic, and it's already been I'm creeping up on 9 minutes already. So that's the financial stuff I want to talk about today. There are changes coming for the better. Have faith. Know that things are going to change. The struggles that we're dealing with and that we've been brainwashed that this is normal are going away. This is not normal. We as a species were never meant to be slaves to the dollar. That's not what the Lord intended for us. So that's it. I'm gonna go try and enjoy more of this weather because I think it's supposed to storm tomorrow. So one step at a time, one day at a time. Stay positive, keep the faith, and know that you're loved. Love, peace, and chicken grease.